do something a little different. I want to talk about Jon Jones and that whole situation. If you're not familiar who Jon Jones is, I mean, honestly, he is one of the best fighters of this generation, perhaps the best fighter. And, like so many of the best athletes, fighters and football players and boxers, he also has his dark side and has his demons kind of to complement the skills and the attributes that he brings to the table when he competes. Unfortunately, Jon Jones is no stranger to, running with law enforcement. His most recent one dating back to September 24th. And what really makes this one stand out more so than the others is, it's an alleged, case of domestic violence against his wife, and they were in Vegas at the Caesar Palace. And the kind of the sad part of it is that they had his wife and his daughter ask the Caesar Palace security to reach out and call 911. Not even his wife, but his daughter reached out to the Caesar Palace security and said, "Hey, look, can you call 911? We need to get him over here right away. I don't feel safe." And they obliged it. They call 911, and of course they arrive soon on the scene, and they approach Jon. And within a few minutes, it sounds like things escalated pretty quickly. He ended up getting agitated and head-butted a police car, causing a pretty decent amount of damage from what it sounds like. And of course, when you're headbutting police cars, nothing good comes out of that. So, of course, he was taken into custody. And, as the police started talking to his wife, started talking to his daughter, and kind of assessing the situation, and of course, all of this is just hearsay at this point, what actually happened. But, keep in mind, when the police were talking to his wife had a bloody nose and a bloody mouth. While none of us can say with absolute certainty what did happen, we can say that something did happen. And we can kind of make a few logical guesses where kind of what happened before the police got there. And especially when you have the daughter, I think is in early teens, the daughter that was so scared to be around her father. What happened wasn't good. It's obvious, right? And as a father myself too, the last thing I'd want to imagine is my kids having to live through something like that. And to top it off, to make it even worse, is that not only would they live through that, but I'm also kind of the root cause of that, right? Like I did that. And look, this is once again, it's not to cast aspersions. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid shit. And I've done my fair share of stupid shit. And I would hate for my stupid shit to be publicized. But one of the few things we got to remember is it's not kind of a one-off thing. This is the fourth time he was arrested. So, it's a series of actions that really are just kind of telling at this point. So, whether he's going to face prosecution, who knows at this point, because his wife doesn't want to testify against him. At this moment, prosecution may be able to push the case, but without a witness, who knows where this goes? I'm certainly no legal scholar. If you've got some insight to it before, this is something that you've experienced or faced, please leave a comment below. But going back into it, it's, talking about the repercussions that he's going to face. Will he face legal repercussions? Who's to tell at this point? Like I said, this is his fourth encounter, with law enforcement and, getting in trouble with the law. And, I think this is a good opportunity for the UFC to adapt a policy like the NFL, where it takes a look at its athletes and says, you have kind of a two and done system where your first incidents of domestic violence or battery, assault, you're going to face repercussions. You're going to face a temporary ban or suspension. And then your second incident of domestic violence or assault or battery or violent crime, and you will be banned permanently. I think this is a great opportunity for UFC to kind of show its growth before it kind of is cast upon them under, I think, a massive social pressure for change. But anyway, that's it for me. If you have thoughts on this whole situation, just leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Is he going to face any kind of repercussions? Is this just who he is? Is he ever going to get informed? I'd love to hear what you think. Peace.